We've learned a lot about North Korea so far. We hope you'll check out our channel and view all of our videos if you haven't already. In our last couple of videos, we talked about a great famine that happened in North Korea. And I think we're all wondering, how anyone could have survived this terrible famine on top of the government's exploitation.
Yeah, I'm really wondering.
I
how
just
those
can't
people
imagine
survived.
how you got through it, Nina.
The stories I told you in the last video reminds me of rats in a tin can getting torched.
So Nina, how did you and the people around you survive?
I was lucky in a border town of the China. We had to sell to get the food. We chopped down trees and sold them. Some merchant buy from us.
So you sold it to the government?
Not directly government.
I think there was like middlemen.
Oh, that's good. So you didn't have to cross the border. You could stay in North Korea.
No, we can. So we found wild hops and mushrooms and to sell them. Go to the mountain, take in those things, wash it and dry, and then we sell them.
It's a lot of work, sounds like.
Yeah, it's a lot of work and takes time. I didn't think to get the directly money. We just change the rice or corns.
Just for food.
Exchange. We bought stuff from people far from the border town and we sold it to China.
Okay, it sounds like in order to survive, you have to just take everything from the land, sell them to China. So border town people became like a wholesale market. They buy stuff from the non-border town people and then sell them to China.
Yes. So it was difficult in non-border town people.
I guess it was really lucky to be in the border town.
That's why she didn't see that many dead bodies on the street.
Yes.
So it sounds like you guys became capitalist, right? So you guys get everything, excavate everything from the land, chop down trees. That's why in North Korea, mountains don't have any trees. People keep chop them down and then use it for heating in the winter, and then they sold them all to China to make food, right?
Yes, right. So now is North Korea mountain doesn't have a tree anything.
That's why it gets like harder to grow food because trees hold a mountain. So it prevent the flood. Whenever you have like a shower, it washes everything away. So, everything they like planted, it goes away. So it's harder for them to live. Everything that happens in North Korea has negative feedback. And people in North Korea were still loyal to the government and they didn't even think to leave the country. And Nina, how were people still loyal to the government?
After all that.
And North Korean government still took a lot of stuff from the people.
People were still loyalty, Kim family. People were really hungry. They told us because the USA is attacking us.
Okay.
That's why we cannot get any food. So people became more loyalty to the government. They wanted us, need help us and defeat the USA. Also, they told us leaving the country and more worst betrayers. And all country is more worst than North Korea. So people even didn't think about to leave the country.
Wow. So North Korean government, they did horrible thing to people, but they are using that to brainwash you.
Against the U.S.
So mean.
To unite people.
Yeah.
Wow. And you believed that other countries were worse than North Korea when you were growing up?
Yeah, I did. I did too when you're young. Because we don't know and we don't have information from the outside. We just only just North Korea one channel, so TV channel. So we cannot see and we cannot hear from the outside. So
wow.
So North Korea call itself like utopia? North Korea is utopia. It's better than any other country, but America is the only evil try to attack the North Korea. So North Korean government's asking people, it's like, we don't have any food because of America, but you have to be more loyal so that we can defeat the US.
Right. Sure.
Yes. They always blame in the USA when you starvation and the people died on the street because always blaming the USA because There are always sanctions to us and
Wow.
don't get us any food from the other country. Yes, that's a
would
big.
so
hate-
horrible.
Yeah, I would hate the U.S. if I lived in North Korea and I heard that. I would
You
really
see all the
hate-
dead bodies. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, that guy died because of the U.S. That guy died
Wow.
because of the U.S.
Yeah,
Many
it would
people don't
make me
think
like
that.
crazy with rage.
Yeah. Brainwashing is so awful. So that horrible brainwashing really made people believe North Korea is the best. So people didn't even think to leave. So I know a lot of people, they, crossed the border to China. They saw a lot of good things from China, but they still had to come back. They thought it's like, I
can't imagine.
I know that I have to come back and save our country to defeat
Yes.
the U.S. Right? So they had a chance
Yeah.
to leave.
They
live,
escaped already and then
but
they
they
went
come back. That's so awful. Right?
Yeah,
I feel so bad for them.
I always feel so bad for them.
yeah.
And then at that time, when no rationing happened, crossing the border wasn't that difficult. So people didn't even think to leave the country. So North Korea didn't really care because people will come back anyways.
Wow. That's
And people always feel like guilty, to governments. Like, I crossed the border. I'm sorry, my hero.
I can't believe it.
I'm so sorry, Nina. I'm not trying to say you were really stupid, but I know that you crossed the border several times and you came back too.
You did it too?
Yeah,
Wow,
I know there
that's
are a
so
lot. Yeah, a lot of
brave.
story to it. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, reveal it here, and then I'm not trying to make Nina stupid. But Nina was like actually smartest North Korean person among people I know.
Right. It would take such bravery to cross the border again and again and come back. Wow.
Yeah, because they have a family in North Korea. So
They always
they-
have to worry about them.
Right.
they try to give the food.
That makes sense. You don't want to endanger your family.
Yeah. A few years after no rationing started, people realized that they will not get anything from the government. So they started finding
Yeah.
the ways to live, survive. So
Okay.
they became merchant, and then some people, accumulated wealth. It took almost a decade though. Really, really sad thing is when no rationing happened, millions of people died. So Red Cross, UN, and South Korea, US helped North Korea. They sent
Good.
a lot of support to them.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
nothing got to the commoners. Like Nina, I'm sorry I called you commoners, but you were commoners.
Right.
Nothing got to them. They so maliciously took everything.
The government.
Government
took
took most of it, and the rest of it, higher ups, they took it.
Wow.
And the worst of the worst thing is the higher ups, they sold the support to commoners to make money. So Nina and everybody, they knew that it was a support to help the dying people, but they had to buy them.
So you knew
Yes.
that it was sent in for free and being
Yes.
resold.
Yes.
Wow.
Because
Nothing got it for free.
we know all about the support from the UN and South Korea, America, but we have to buy from the black market. They not give it just free. And just pretend, and when you inspection in the UN, and then just only one day, just 2 hours, just pretend to give all us, and then after they gone, and they just takes all and to sell the black market to the black market. So we have to buy the black market from there.
So the UN came to inspect
Yeah.
and they put on a show. They gave it for free and then the
Yes.
UN left and they took it all back.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Oh, we
And
all
then
give it.
they
That's
put it out
appalling.
again, $10,000.
That's appalling. Oh my God.
That's just horrible, right? And
Yeah,
North
it's-
Korean
it's-
people didn't even know how to be angry at that time too. Oh, it was free, but I have to pay for it. Yeah, so what? And people weren't even angry.
Oh, that really just breaks my heart. So Nina, even today, the government still doesn't give anything to people? People are still trying to find ways to survive?
No, anything. We were stopped and completely. Since 1996, we didn't get anything from the government.
That's such a long time.
Yeah.
If the government stop taking from us and work for free all day, and we are really appreciated, and also stop squeezing us.
Yeah.
Let us go. If you don't take care of your people, just let it go.
About 200 years ago, Great Famine happened in Ireland. Almost 1 million people died over about 8 years. It was an awful tragedy to human history. But at the same time, 1 million people left the country to survive, to find food. But in North Korea, over 3 million people starved to death in just 3 years. But North Korean people could not escape the country. So that's why I said North Korean people were like rats in a tin can getting torched. Now, Kim Jong-un is even ordering military to shoot people on sight when they see the escapees.
Whoa.
So I would call this the worst tragedy happened in human history. Please share this video so that more people in the world know what happens in North Korea. Thank you for sharing, Nina.
Thank you. Thank you for everyone.
So please share
Thank
this
you.
video. More people know what happens in North Korea. Will free North Korean people. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel.
And turn on your notifications.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Thank you.